Hello, I'm Andrew Lubin. Last week I returned from 5 weeks in RC Southwest, where I spent the majority of my time with 1st Battalion 3rd Marines in Southern Helmand Province. Now let me be very clear for America. Marine efforts in RC Southwest are going very well. It's clear, hold, build, and transition, and then the Afghan people and the Marines have found enthusiastic partners in each other. Now it's important to note that it's still kinetic in Northern Helmand Province. Sangin, Kajaki, Musakala, and now Zat are still active areas. The Taliban is not giving up, and 3-2 and 1-5 are still engaging regularly. But in the south, relations and cooperation with the Marines and the locals are going quite well. Now it's important to remember that Afghanistan has been at war since 1973. The people are sick of the war and destruction brought by the Taliban, the Russians, and then the Taliban again. The literacy rate in the country has dropped to under 10%. And the farmers are growing poppy because only the Taliban offers loans for the seeds or diesel fuel that they require. But the people want better lives, if not for themselves, but for their children, and now they understand that cooperating with the Marines is the best way to get ahead. When I was in Garmsir last month, the local citizens worked with the Afghan Army and Afghan police in uncovering an IED cache that had 350 pounds of explosives, detonators, and ready-made IEDs. I saw a little school about a mile away from where the IEDs were found, where 150 plus students, grades K through 12, attend the school every morning. In fact, you had young children riding 3 on a bicycle coming in from the countryside to attend school every morning. Wheat's being grown instead of poppy, and the shops are full of grapes, melons, and the 1,000 little consumer items you and I find in dollar stores back in the States. And in fact, since Camp Leatherneck was built less than 3 years ago, some 5,000 Afghans have migrated to the area around it, and the locals are now asking for schools for the children, medical clinics for the families, and road improvements so they can get their newly grown crops into the marketplace. And these are villages that didn't exist 3 years ago, so it's clear that the locals understand and appreciate the security that the Marines bring. And they also understand how security breeds opportunity. This is success not found in any other part of Afghanistan. It's unique to the Marine efforts in RC Southwest. What's even more impressive are how the Marines are working with the locals. 1st Battalion 3rd Marines has 150 plus small patrol bases where 8, 9, or 10 young Marines, along with a handful of ANA, are responsible for 6 or 7 square miles of territory. I was on one such base where 8 Marines and 5 ANA, led by a Lance Corporal. This is small unit leadership conducted in the intensely personal style favored by both the Marine Corps and Afghan tribal society. Now these little patrol bases aren't fancy. This isn't Bagram or Kandahar. We're sleeping outside, on cots, and under camouflage netting. If you wanted hot chow, you left your MRE in the sun. And lukewarm water was the drink of the day. But morale was high. Any of the bitching and moaning I heard was directed at the choice of music playing on some other Marine's iPod and had nothing to do with the mission, living conditions, or anything substantive. In fact, the single most asked question directed at me was, are you here to get the word out? Do people at home know how good things are going out here? Yeah, Marine, that's why I'm here. Getting the word out is what Leatherneck does best, and I hope that our efforts match yours. Now, I'll be returning in September, and look forward to bringing you more stories of our young Marines who are out there in the field in harm's way. Thank you for listening.